Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repair...
Shoot him! Oh, knock it down!
You're not up to it.
Die, you swine! Take that! Get ready to leave this
Coming
up.
inside! Godwin, move downstairs! We can handle it here! Quick! Godwin! Come here! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Godwin! What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Let's hope this slows them down. Horrible! That was close. Get ready for the attack! This won't stop them! Burn, fuckers! That's it! Draw your sword and follow me!
Socrates! Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking Juvat. Jesus. You were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the chopper!
Dentes Fortuna, Juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Berghoff and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Rattay estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I.
How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we wouldn't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders. What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you. Or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me. More like some uppity brat. Didn't you say you were a god? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobyla. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Bothering me much? For Christ's sake! Henry! Call off that damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our mates.
Come on, comrade.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
Let's throw a
Are you that
few
hungry?
dice.
All right,
Love of
I'll
God.
see what I can get.
How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, because you always lose.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
Hello, could have a game there.
Give over, tankard. There'll be time enough for the
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Hey, Oates. Didn't you notice the way Mutt was looking at you? You're lucky I called him off, but I might not be on time next time. So it would be better if you got on his right side. So give him that sausage, eh?
So that's your way, is it? Suit yourself, then. Take the damn sausage, since it's so important to you. But I'll remember what kind of fuller you are.
Fuck it, tankard! Stop with that! Your whistling is getting on my fucking nerves the whole way. Leave it off this evening at least.
Here, Mutt.
Henry, come here. Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain. I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling? How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. Best get your kit on so we can get to it. Here's a practice sword for you.
Sure.
Tankard!
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armour, grab a practice sword and come along.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armour. Good. I won't hold back. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. That's the way. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's not it. You mustn't block until after I start my strike. Leave me some room. Wake up! Not like that. You have to wait with your block until after I start my strike. You're doing great, Henry. That's not the way. You already showed me how. Not like that. You have to wait with your block until after I start my strike. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Why didn't you strike afterwards? Good, Henry. Nice. You've got to block the strike first. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Don't hack at my sword. Strike somewhere else.
That's how it's done.
Nice work, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. to a good start. Weren't expecting that, were you?
Go, fellas, go!
And another. Put up a fight at least. Put up a fight at least. Put up a fight at least. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oates? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says, "Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough! You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame! You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the Royal Chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles. Just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. Well, that's a... I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? Sir Radzig ain't dead, though.
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help me get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe there, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Never gets away. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? What is this racket here?
Worked. Let's go.
All right. What was that?
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Na poli za chvilku rozhálila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křičujou se, aleluja Domine, aleluja Domine. Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, klienty ją jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja Domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on!
We'll cut them off on the other side!
Oh, these torches, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah, fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the guard.
I can't go this way. Go around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails, everything. Get to work!
Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's still easy here. And that skirmish on the other side. Now! Smuggling a man is pitch back. With all your torches down to blind you. Leave it out. Catch you and take it down. Still can't see him blood.
top. Fuck!
I placed dice against
coming
left
here.
yesterday.
Stand still.
Shouldn't you be keeping watch instead? You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half
Run,
dead somewhere
quick.
on the bank, not here. Why are we moving down instead of being high up? Don't you can't see the ship from there.
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Kurwa! They're feeding to the rocks! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
They're here! Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Oh, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him. There's a path, but through fissures. Ah, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides. And send someone after me, too. Got it. Now you're gonna die! Ha! Coming! Now you're gonna die! Ha! Just you wait!
through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they?
Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Ah! Ah!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. What I can do for now is only show you what to talk. Talk. I know you're hanging in. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sigismund. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
You?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on. Me. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see. Henry.
You can't run away.
Henry.
They'll kill them.
Please. So fucking here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No. No.
Hang in there.
Not.
Together. See, you're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here. Come on.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry, we'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again,
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder, then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Damn! Wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before... I bleed out. That's really good. So good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly. Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bozhena, too. Ah, I feel like a new man. Well, seems Bozhena isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So, consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I'm seeing him lying.
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him.
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie?
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it. I can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap. Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Dessi spulenze, spulenze, mulenze.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Što se nadrko? Ne znam da ja bacim ogleša jevengost. Stoji tu. Jer igraš s onim Bakistutom, onaj lik, vidio sam da se prati. Da, baš je. Samo hiti. Vidim veš. Dobra igrica. Mogu ti reći, grafika je sjajna. Odlična igrica. Sve ne znam zašto sada radim s svojim lešom, brate. Hajde, čiča, te bacimo negdje. Ovaj sad skoro izašao. Ne da... Drugar jedan prešao, rekao mi da je dobra igrica, baš ima svakih scena. Bolje ženska gaminga. Nekad nije pička,
When's the last
nekad
time I
gaming
ate
bolje.
something?
A u isto vrijeme. Gaming i ženska. Može. Žemo. Lepa. Malo se gubim špolince. Treba da rađem biljke i da bacim leša. Ovaj kuka da je gladan, jebi ga, ajde malo pojede nešto. Znaš, jabuku. To je ovo. Naravno se isplati kad sad vama govorio. Komp je dobra stvar kad imaš ono baš dosta love. I kad baš uđeš možda da se baviš tim ili ne znam šta. Ali ovako hoćeš da se igraš, da ne razmišljaš. Uzmeš Sony i... Nema instalacija, nema prekovanja, grafičkih kartica. Ima tribaći CD i instaliraš da igraš. Ci vepa neki. Naravno, to je point. To je pointa. Napad na Sori, imaš sve uslove da igraš i to je to. Tako. A ovo to što ti kažeš... Ne znaš što da igraš uopšte. Pogotovo sad ovaj GTA što treba da izađe.
A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Šestica, ko zna šta će treba za njega, razumeš? Sony ubaciš i peglaš. A jebeš to je glupost obično. I da imaš te pare, zašto da ih daješ, zašto da bacaš? Razumeš? Kada možeš igrati na Sony-u. Sony napravljen za gaming. Ne znam, ja sam skroz cool za Sony, meni je Sony ekstra. Izvališ se lepo i evo viš ko ja sad. A za GTA 6 da, to će tek trebati zebanci ovdje. A bit će brutalna igrica. I svi da ono foru da je Burj Khalifa napravljen za milijardu i po. GTA 2 milijarde. A to ti kažem, razumiješ? A mahom ljudi ne ostalih obaveza u životu, ono... Sad ćeš za komp dati neke pare. I onda posle 2 godine će doći kao neki bolji komp i ovaj tu opet krš. A kažu će biti, napravili su neku novu foru, nešto sam čitao, neka nova vrsta grafike. Uglavnom... Jeziva će biti, kaže biti najbolji igrica svih vremena. Konstantno moraš pare da ulaži.
I feel quite hungry.
Jeste, ali jebi ga. Nije fore kad imaš para da ih bacaš. Trebaš biti lud. Ma uzmi Sony tu lince, veruj mi, neš se pokreta. Imam ja igrice, rekao sam Sali, to razumeš, mogu i dan donirati malo da, aj skineš sebi igricu i fore što kad svi imamo Sony možemo svi zajedno da igramo. Tu nema priče i to je najjače moguće. Ovdje je ovo crossplay, crossover jebe što. Ovdje sednemo, peglamo zajedno sve živo, napravimo ekipicu i uživamo. Poenta i igrice jeste da uživaš, da ono, kvalitetno potrošiš vrijeme i da uživaš u toj igrici, a ne se drkaš. Te nervira, će radit, neće radit. A to ti kažem, ja na Sonyu sedim, evo ladim i jašca, izaš nova igrica, brate, ono. Jedini problem je da bacim ogleša, razumeš, a grafika isto frame-u i to je boli kurac.
A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Odo ja negdje, ono, te gledamo šta je, kako ja dođem na ovu stranu mapu. S druge strane kućica idem. To je najlepše, brate, izvalio se, verujem. Veliki televizor, ja rabugo, ono, i... Evo, nabaviš obavici, uživaš i... Ali kažem ti, ja bi baš voleo da igramo ti Sale i ja zajedno igrice, to bi bilo dobro. Imam ja tu drugara nekih s kojima igram, bilo bi na penal. Još kada je taj GTA pa sednemo svi, brate, uberamo naš koji zabancije će, uđemo na Discord i lagano. Ovako, jer možemo, ne možemo zajedno, jebe što. Ja bi ništa nažalost ne igra karte, to da igrice, ali... Ja budem 100 drugih. Ali pitaj gdje te je bacio Leša. Zeski. Zeski, špolice moj. Evo, ovdje si Deviš. Grafika je dobro pičku mater, pogledao. Kao da zapravo stoji majke u šumi.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell.
Mate rame boli kad nosiš ovog indijanca. Kaže, rame ga boli. Sorry. Sa drvenim mačem, jel? To sam ja prešao, taj fazon. Nisam mi trebalo. Ja imam 96, ali ne 1000, nego 96 pratilaca. Svaka čast i ljudima, ali. Jebi ga mora živo posvetiti tamo, ali tako? Spajmo zgledali ovdje.
I should eat something.
Jedi jabuku, idi u pičku materi. Gdje su jabuke? Ma nemam pojma, brate, izgubio se sad. Ja treba sad da pokupim kamilicu i još neki cveti. You're not trading pouch. Da,
I could go for something to eat now.
koga jebe. Ja sad nađemo kamericu pa ne krepa. To je obrac.
That's it.
Neće da jede, on je firber. Beremo dosta kamerice, babi. Sada da vidimo. Fixate.
Purple flower, sage. There we go. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Ajmo tamo kod babe Basulja u dvorištu.
A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Dosadan si jebo ti, ja sam gladan, brate, pa nekako...
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Vagena's?
Some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
We're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Burgo's people.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are. My God! He's dead! But... Fuck you, Horsan!
Daj mi oružje,
There's
brate.
that piece of shit! You're done for!
Podiga, ajde.
Show what you're made of!
Da podiga u glavu, sinu. Ode u kurac. Ne znam daj mi oružje, brate. Izgubio mačnjevi. Ma daj, dobar si, 1.91. Može to još. Sad ako je morao opet po kamerici, morit će se kuniti. Ne moram ići. Ali vidiš, nijemo oružje klinice. Weapons je vama, torch. A kako je?
Some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
We're from Lord von Burgov, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know
Evo, gledaj se kirije štil. Ima šuljenje čučna što ono kao... Ovdje kod tata.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Šepćila, brate.
Get away with that weapon.
Vadi si kiče.
This'll be quick, boy.
Neće, brate, neće, kuneti se Bogu. Nešto ne. Treba Nerija na gotkinje, ali neće, brate. Neće, brate, neće.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Našli smo, brate, malo kasnije. Meni ide brže igrica nego tebi što dođe u live. Čekaj, bacim ovoga. Volača. Dao hitno, ali to je bilo da ja imam. I hitno je dobra igrica, imam i nju. Isto volim streamati.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Sekire. Još 5 puta moram stisnuti, to mi se ne sviđa. Ajde sad ubaci ovamo.
Lord von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new. Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson, come here sharpish and tell us who you are. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Pa ćemo peglat zajedno. Slavšem ja igrici.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov. We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trotsky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses and some clothing. And
Moram da ga imam na PlayStation Store besplatno.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect you to fall for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond. But that's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz. This'll be quick, boy.
Come, Growler.
Kako se brani, jebem ga u usta, ono. Malo je zajebana igrica. Da, nabo me, brate, u glavu. Baba me tamo izlečila, viš.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Da, se ovo vedio.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Biće kako se vrati izgleda. Ja ću sa Fortnite, baci se na Fortnite. Nećemo peglamo da ko zna ko je dobao. Baš sam naučeni, bre. Jej se kija.
Lord von Bergov is reinforcing his garrison. Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson, come here sharpish and tell us who you are. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Svakako sam čekam da je pošaljem dole.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me,
Kurva
boy.
banda.
When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov.
Ima dobri scena u igrici i ovaj druga što je prešao mi slava. Ima kako cepaš ribu i to, znači baš je određena fut.
And what are you doing here?
Calm down.
Kurva banda.
Ready to draw a weapon.
Baš.
I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the rocks. It's a dangerous place. One false step, and it's a long way down.
I'll tell you what's dangerous. Pissing me off like you just did. Because it was in the rocks that we lost them yesterday. So it's kind of you to wait for us here.
Fair to fight! Send my greetings to the devil. Show your stuff.
Daj. Od mene pederi.
Show what you're made of.
Užasno se mačujem, brate. Ajde, probamo još jednom, ako ne batalimo, to idemo Fortnite. Igrat ćemo sutra. Ja 33, veliko kako sam kupio igricu, kaže mi 33 sata je igrice, brate, prešao je brzo.
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Tu sedi i ne mrdaj.
I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Lord von Berghoff is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
All his people have weapon rods and shields with his colours.
Hey, what are you doing?
Away with that weapon.
Sick 'em, Growler.
On je teknuo u glavu. I drugo, homoseksualac.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Ova špulenica, brate. Napad sija koji su s ovdje, brate, svojim pederima. Mira.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Mada mogu se da ga navodimo u glavu, to bi ne išlo da.
We're new.
Shouldn't all his people have weapon rods and shields with his colours?
For Christ's sake. Hey, you! What do you want? Lord von Berghoff sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Ja sam pera što ti ga stera.
You're from Lord von Berghoff? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy! When I say we're from von Berghoff, then we're from fucking von Berghoff! Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me, or talk to Cold Steel! Who the hell are you, and what are you doing here?
Ajde, šta kaže. Sve je roh. Viš ovdje gore neki znaci.
Do you think I'm a fool? I know a robber when I see one. There's been lots of you types in these parts recently, and the fellas from the village are well pissed off. So get lost and don't come back,
or we'll take our axes to you.
Easy there. We're no robbers, we're just carrying out orders.
Ostro
We've
se
had a
vio.
look round here, so we can be on our way again.
Boš! I ne vraćajte se više. Šta je, bakice, dobro je sve. Nemoj se bojiš. Tu sam, ostao.
God in heaven, you look a sight.
To.
It's a wonder you're standing on your
To.
feet. My word, they worked you over good.
That's nothing but a scratch or two.
Da, ja sam
I
udaljen.
should see the other two fellas.
Don't play the hero. I can't see much, but I know what
Pusti
a
mi čovječe na
battered
miru, daj
fellow
mi
looks
jede
like.
pasulja malo.
Show me that.
Glave.
I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you just so you'd up and die on me. Well now, better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you all right?
Bakice.
They didn't harm you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we
Jako puno ove priče, vjerojatno neko to voli, meni malo iskreno previše. Daj više da igram više akcije, razumeš, ovo sam kenio nešto.
We're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to
Ali
you for
generalno
saving us.
sviđa jako zbog grafike. A viš kako je određena, brate, kako pozdanje slika.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise
Ovdje da će kula s ljudima,
Promises are
a?
made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks.
Ja
What
sada
about
je
Sir
pasut.
Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Ma isto je to sve, verujem, i uživo u igrici, to ti
Chamomile and
isti
sage,
kurac.
like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go
Ja
about
skuvam
it.
kaficu jednu i lagano, ono, peglam cijelu noć. I brewed that remedy, can you do it?
Me? I thought you'd do that.
I will not. I'm telling you, I'm as blind as a mole. And without Pavlena, everything
Go
takes me
away, mole.
forever. It'd be done by now if you didn't keep making excuses.
True enough. Sorry. I'll do what's needed. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be
Alright,
better
pomozi mi
if I
reći,
tell you.
u glavi mi
I
je onaj
know it
moljac,
by
bre,
heart.
jebote, da. Stao mi mozak, čovječe, ne mogu da...
My word. Maybe you
Znam šta
really
je, ne mogu
are a
da zaboravim
noble
totalno.
son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you
Bakice i
give me some
slipa.
advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the
Treba se
house.
uživati s tim
Let's
igricama,
get
razumeš,
to it.
33 sata nije puno, to možeš preći. Ti ljudi su uzeli, od koga sam kupio, momak prešao nešto na brzinu, razumeš. Jako brzo prešao igricu. Evo se mi pouša. Treba prvo da jedem, ali... Treba uživati u njima, ne trebaju dugo, a... Skupe su realno. Ajde, jedemo ako su ignjeva. Sam to nikad igra Tulenice. Dobro igrica. Ne voliš gledati igrici? Ja brate igram, mene malkice odradi i to je to.
There's nothing left here. Empty. I'll have to go somewhere else.
Da, mogli se.
It's empty.
Išao i joj pojel sve batice. Možemo i dalje kon. Moramo napraviti leg do njega. Šta je rekla baba, ima napolje ništa. Evo. Kako ćeš iskreno. Ali ukucat ću pošalji mi na WhatsApp poruku. Ukucat ću da vidim kakva je.
Henry, I need your help. Everything you... First, go to the recipe book.
The recipe book there. Evo.
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember
Chamomile
what you have to
decock.
do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Okay. Ako je dobro da mi se zgotiviš malo. Reka mi lica, brate, šta je ovo? To je džabe.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Water.
Why water? You were supposed to pour in wine. Empty it out and start.
Svega, baba, ti si rekla prva.
What are you waiting for? Pour it. So, what did you pour in there?
Don't worry. I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Stignem.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing and using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
Da, gotovo. Danas sam vidio da je prešao. Da je već potpisan za Real.
You mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Sad sam još i veštice.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you got it
Baš je dobro ovo određeno. To. Miksaj malo.
Have you ground it?
Jesam bakice.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Come on now, get it finished. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Papras. Fiš paprikaš.
Here it is.
Pa ćete me naguzi, brate, s nekom oklagijom.
It's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good
sleep. Moram da se odmorim, kaže bakica, brate, sad ću zaspavi to i to, brate. Odeš upak. Šta je sad? Idemo i krevet. Zarazna Jurica baš. Da je ovako pa ne spavam, brate. Tu si jedan sel.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzig.
If I'd had it like that in the Cobblers,
things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
Kod bakice.
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Prego.
Where's my fucking sword?
You
E
know
ja
what?
sam nisam pisao Bellingi i ovi zajedno, oni su engleska prezentacija.
This isn't over.
Teammates.
I'll find you.
Treba realno kad i par se popišala sve, rekao šta je uradila sa Klamasijom, a?
Don't disappoint me.
A ne Hansi Flick ide.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bakica se podvalila. I meni isto, brate, kakav je smrad Mbappe. Otišao iz Pariza, kroć paze Pariz uz Ligu šampiona. Pazi šta ti kažem, evo gledaj.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Šta znam, brat, dobri su oni mali doue, oni mi priče, brate, kako nema.
How do you feel?
Kvaratskhelia je isto dobar, samo. Oni Dembele, brate, retard, razumiješ?
Definitely better than
Nekad igra,
yesterday.
nekad ne igra.
Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad.
A jesi vidio koja slije
I heard you
najšanse za
yelling in
zlatnu
your
loptu?
sleep and went to check on you.
Zlatnu loptu.
Bad dreams?
Jamal.
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back
Skočio
and
procena
avenge my parents.
27,5, pa posljednje igra
That
Rafinha.
oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly.
Tu i
They
Pedri,
can have real
Lewandowski,
meaning,
Salah.
however hard they are to understand.
Jamal, da.
What
Pa
strikes you
Rafinha.
as the most important part
Ovaj
of your
27,25%.
The sword.
Ali
The
dobro
last
odigrao
thing
u
Pa
sezonu.
forged before they murdered him. Now, it might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all.
Con il ferro
And
nel
swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never
To da,
thought
a
I'd look at it
Brazil
like that.
nema mozga.
It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along.
A vidit
And
ćemo
we
šta
must
će
save
desiti
Ma
ako
from the
Barca
clutches
ispadne
of his
Intera, da li će
lordship.
uzeti neko iz Barcelone uopšte.
I'm feeling a bit
Ako prođe sigurno, i da posvoje to pogotovo. Znaš, i oni mali da uvijek, kažem ti, opasan igrač. Sretneš Barsu, brate. Šta kažeš? Kakav je mali da uvijek? Znaš ti ono da uvijek? Henry, gdje je Henry? Pa nije bi prije volao da igraju, brate, Barca i Pariz.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too.
Duka i ja smo odigrali,
I
brate,
see you're in a
Dexter, smo
surprisingly
vidjeli
good
čiki
mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bozhena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time?
What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Ne, u ligi su igrali prvi 2. I onda sam rekao da će pobediti 2 u ovome 40 sekunda je bilo, nismo odigrali. I došli.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Navodno će Joker da dođe.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. Pillage, rape, and murder.
Ali opet nije taj Amorik
They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground.
Pogledam ga Antonija, na primjer, šalači se to neka loša posvjera, kao još se radi u Betis.
The fellas in the tavern in Zhelejov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the 2 of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelejov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you. For your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Berghoff,
Čuvajte će
I
spavati.
shall
ne
reward
ljubimate.
you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe. We can't manage
Yes.
without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you to your generosity and your healing art. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he...
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here...
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Berghoff and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
You don't believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. It just doesn't make any sense that he'd be here.
No, I'm not. I'd never mistake him for anyone else.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Berghoff is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on. Let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit, huh?
Sister Los, and be a better.
What's the hold